Yo, what's up guys? How's it going? This is German Fernandez and today we're going to be folding this origami airplane number 7. Okay, so before we start guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button right at the top of the screen. Remember, I do release tutorials almost on a daily basis, so don't miss out and subscribe now. Alright guys, so this is the design we're going to be working on today. As you see, it looks pretty cool. I wish I could say the same thing about how it flies. I haven't really had much success with making it fly, it just does some weird things. But let's go ahead and get this party started. So I'm going to be using one sheet of paper, and mine's going to measure 11 by 8 inches, and yours should as well. So once you got that, let's go ahead and start. So what we want to do next is fold this bottom left corner towards the top left, making sure that the bottom edge right here aligns nicely with the top one. So go ahead and take your time. Once they're nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you creased it nicely, let's go ahead and open it up. And now what we want to do is fold this bottom left corner right here towards the top middle crease. And we want to make sure to align this edge right here with the middle crease. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so once it's nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Once it's creased, we're going to do the same thing we did to this side, but to the top. So what we want to do is fold this corner towards the crease, making sure that this edge right here on the left aligns nicely with the middle crease. Once they align nicely, let's go ahead and crease it down. And now for the next step, we want to fold this left corner towards the end of this edge right here, towards the middle crease. So let's go ahead and grab it, and as you see with my right hand, I'm holding down those two flaps so they don't move out of place. And then we're going to slowly align it with the edge and the middle crease. Once you got that nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so now what we want to do is go ahead and flip over the piece of paper. Alright, so once you flipped it over, what we're going to do is fold along this middle crease, creating a valley fold. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now for this next step, what we want to do is create a crease from this bottom right corner all the way to the top left. And so you guys don't have to draw a line like I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead and mark it so you guys can see exactly where I'm going to be creating the crease. Not only that, but I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but when you draw the lines, it sort of like pre-creases it. So when you go and try to fold it, it's actually a lot easier. So if you haven't done that yet, try it out. It works pretty good. But you don't have to use a pen. So if you have one of these cool cow bones like I do, those work a lot better and they don't leave a line. So, so if you want to go ahead and do that, awesome. So let's go ahead and fold along this line, creating a valley fold. Once you got it nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, there we go. So yours should align just perfectly with that line. So now we're going to repeat the same steps we did to this guy right here, but to the back side. So let's go ahead and flip over the piece of paper. And for the other side, we don't need to draw a line. It's actually a lot easier because all we're going to do is align this corner right here towards the bottom one. Same thing with this one, and then align this top edge right here with the edge that you see there. So all we're going to be doing is just pretty much gathering them together, making sure they align. And if they do, then we create the crease and it'll match up exactly the same fold as the wing in the back. So let's go ahead and align those nicely. Once they're aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you creased it down, what we want to do is grab this top right corner right here, and we're going to be folding it towards the left. And when we do so, we want to make sure that this top edge right here aligns with this corner. And you see this bottom right corner? So what we're going to do is spread this flap as far as we can where it doesn't let us any longer. Once you spread it as far as you can, crease it down a little bit so it stays there in place, just like that. And once you've done that, what we want to do next is make sure to align this edge right here with this corner. So align them nicely. Alright, so once you've aligned it, go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you crease it down, yours should look like this on this bottom corner. And then on this other side, this edge should align perfect with this corner right here. Just like that. So if it aligns like that, then you did a great job. Now let's move on to the next step. We want to repeat the same thing we did to this wing, but to the back one. So let's go ahead and flip it over. It's going to be a little easier on this side because all we're going to do is align this top corner with this bottom one, making sure that this edge aligns with this side. So let's go ahead and do that. Once they align nicely, go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you've done that, this is what yours should look like. It should be exactly the same from both sides. So once you've done that, let's go ahead and flip over the piece of paper. Alright, so once you flipped it over, what we want to do is fold this edge right here towards this top one, making sure they align nicely. And when you do so, make sure to grab both of these flaps right here. Not just that bottom section, but the wing as well. Once it aligns nicely, go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you've done that, yours should be aligned right here at the top, just like that. Let's go ahead and flip it over now and repeat the same steps to the back side. So we want to go ahead and align this top edge right here towards this bottom one, making sure that this corner aligns with that one as well.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Alright, so once it's nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once it's creased down nicely, you'll see that these edges align. And so if yours looks like this from the bottom side, and like this from the top, then you've just completed the model, yo. Alright guys, well I hope you guys had fun. I hope yours turned out great. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button right here at the top of the screen. And the good thing about subscribing is that I release tutorials almost on a daily basis. So do not miss out and subscribe now. And guys, do not forget, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it. It really helps out my channel and I would really appreciate it. Well guys, thank you once again for watching. And I'll see you on the next one.